Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our stand for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
That's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
Goodness. And the Clippers starting five. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Bogdanovich in at the three. Here's Harris, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Good on the second free throw.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Dunn outside. From deep. He can't get that one. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Hardaway kicks to Thompson. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Harden the pass to Dunn. Batum a screen on Hardaway. Connects from three-point range.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range, even from way downtown. This guy is a threat to score.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Batum gets it to go on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Indiana. Pass to Hardaway. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And here's Cunningham. Thompson from long range. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. Fourth, the Clippers.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Batum passes to Dunn. A three-pointer, no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Good on the three-point shot.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David.
A veteran play by Batum, taking his shooting motion right into the defense to get to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Detroit.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So we can't get either to fall. And it's Harris with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
No doubt Cunningham is adjusting to NBA defense, but well, he takes a confident shot there.
Harden inside the three-point line, and it falls over the rim and in.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Now, here's Cunningham. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Thompson, that will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
From deep, Harden. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Detroit leading by 5.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Here's Zubac. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duran. Out to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Detroit, no good that time either.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Batum sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's a go-to shot for Bogdanovic. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Cunningham, a screen on Batum. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Bogdanovic finds Harden. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham drives in. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Nicholas Batum. Amir Coffey's checked in for Dunn. That's Mills in for James Harden. Outside, Bogdanovich.
Come to me.
Down low, it's deflected. Eubanks the pass to Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 4. Pass to Mills. Bogdanovich with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
2 shots.
First free throw is good for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Thompson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Hardaway. And so he hits both. Here is Cunningham. He's got 7. Pass to Holland. Cunningham, a screen on Bogdanovich. Now Stewart. 6 to shoot. Looking now at some numbers for Cade Cunningham.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Stewart.
A 2020 first-round pick. Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. Is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
And so Stewart nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Mills passes to Bogdanovich. His 3-pointers off the mark. Detroit leading by 4. To Cunningham. Stewart kicks to Holland. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The 3. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. On the wing, Jones, guarded by Harris. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Pistons. And that one misses. And, well, Detroit shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Holland. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Bogdanovich dishes to Mills. Eubanks the pass to Jones. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Harden's got 11 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Hollins kicks it over to Schroeder. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Harris inside the line. Rebound by the Clippers. Now Harden. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
The Pistons trailer. Schroeder passes to Stewart. Back to Schroeder. Harris outside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
The Pistons shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
At the line for your Pistons, Harris. Tobias Harris, one shot.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Beasley. Stewart with the screen on Hart. Now here's Stewart. Traps in the tray. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead.
Preparation paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
And here's Mills. Screen by Jones. And it's Patty Mills with the 3. Mills has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons ahead, up by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Jalen Duren is out there with Thompson. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Harris in at the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Zubac. Here's Coffey, guarded by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Batum with the 3. Detroit with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Driving the lane. Done outside. Gets an open look and hits.
The assist.
Detroit leading by 3. Outside Hardaway. Zubac against Duren. After a solid rookie campaign, coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
And he makes the first. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different. And in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done different.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is. The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And there it is for him.
Well, the defense is right there, but Duren doesn't care.
Done with it. Last game we saw him score 14. Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Duren. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Zubac. Outside Hardaway. And Thompson kicks to Harris. Duren high post to the inside. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Always good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Clippers third.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Batum passes to Coffey. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a three-point game. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Let me tell you something about Jalen Duren. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Outside, Batum. Shot clock at 6. Zubac the pass to Coffey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the top.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Coffee. Amir. Coffee. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Pistons leading by 3. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Coffee.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Goes up, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Harris. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons. Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. The Clippers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
2 shots.
And that one misses. James Harden, he's checked in for Amir Coffee. Second free throw, no good. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league. Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Dunn passes to Harden. It's stolen by Harris. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Fires from 14. Cunningham's shot is off. Clippers trail by 9. Bogdanovich left side. Poked away. It's stolen by Cunningham. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Harden against Cunningham. Can they get it? Harden can't hit. Pistons leading by 11. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Detroit, they're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
And right now for the Pistons, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac, and Jones subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 11. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Harden. Pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. different look here for Detroit. Stewart checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. And it's Beasley in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Coffey's checked in. Harden against Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Harden. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
Harden looking it over. Jones with the screen on Beasley. Pass to Coffey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Pistons leading by 10. Now Harris, defended by Jones. Harris draws the double. Beasley with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Harris with it. Jones covering. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Beasley for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Cunningham against Harden. Pass to Jones. Back to Harden. Over Cunningham. Harden, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
It's hauled in by Dunn. Clippers trail by 13. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Back to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Beasley. His last 10 games, he's right around 13 points a night, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Stewart with the screen on Harden. And it's Schroeder missing. And it's Mills with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range man.
Your passes to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Mills. Rebound by the Pistons. Harris dishes to Schroeder. Harris a screen. Takes the 13-footer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clippers trail by 13. Pass to Harden. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Schroeder, left side. Here's Holland. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran Lou. Duran, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we have to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Detroit Pistons.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Sneakhead Ahmed wants to know, what's the worst shoe you ever balled in?
I hit the courts in some slides last weekend. That was a mistake.
Oh, I can imagine. You gotta wear something more with some support, like high tops, big fella.
Yeah, they kept flying off every time I threw it down.
Plus, nobody wants to see those big, scraggly toes.
Ew.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Now, here's Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Harden. Cunningham for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Dunn misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Harden bounce pass. And Bogdanovich kicks to Batum. Zubac, a screen on Cunningham. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Harden's got 18 points.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Duren sets the screen for Thompson. And Duren slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Batum's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Thompson outside. There's the lob to Duren. Up top, Batum. He's covered by Thompson. Outside, Batum. From past the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. Pistons leading by 13. Thompson outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. 4th, the Clippers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
a moment now to see the story on James Harden. Really been a key contributor over the past month. And he pressures the ball and forces turnovers at a rate that's remarkable. How about second in the league in steals per game?
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Zubac finds Dunn. Harden outside from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing. Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Harden sets the pick for Batum. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Cunningham. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific score. Batum sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Clippers with the ball. They trail by 14. Dunn outside. It's Jones on the wing. Back to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. And again, no good by the Clippers. Pistons have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Stewart. Here's Harris from outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Harden. Bogdanovich with it. Driving in. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Thompson for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Zubac the pass to Bogdanovich. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Thompson outside. Hardaway passes to Harris over Jones, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Harris has got 6.
And that mid-range jumper, Harris's go-to shot before he developed the consistency from range.
Defensive foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Amir Coffey's checked in for Chris Dunn. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Pass to Hardaway. Thompson sets the pick for Hardaway. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 11. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against Brooklyn, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And it's Harris with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Thompson, a screen on Harden. Cunningham outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Harden for 3. Pistons leading by 10. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Stewart.
Well, I couldn't have made it much easier for Stewart. He just had to go up and put it down.
Here's Harden, and the rebound goes to the Pistons. Stewart's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out to Thompson. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. And he gets it back. Hardaway from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Zubac's in the post. Guarded by Stewart. Teardrop shot. And Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got 18 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Harden. And count it from 19 feet away.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's the dance game. Get ready, everybody. You want to see yourself on the screen and show your best move. Ready, let's go! You gotta dance like everybody's watching. But we have a dancer. Let's see what you got.
For the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Asar Thompson. Malik Beasley comes in for Harris. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Here's Hardaway. 16 points for him. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
At the line for 2, Tim Hardaway Jr.
And the first one drops. This Dunn's checked in for Los Angeles. No good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 16. A 3 ball. Coffee can't get it to go. Schroeder outside. Schroeder with a screen on Jones. Here's Holland. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Holland's got his second bucket of the night.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pistons leading by 15. Schroeder surveying the floor. Beasley for three. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
13 foul. At the line for the Clippers, done. Chris Dunn. 2 shots.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Good on both. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Stewart. Hardaway for three. And Jones pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Jones.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Stewart passes to Schroeder. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Second personal foul. Team 4. At the line for 1, Dennis Schroeder.
That one misses for Schroeder. Clippers trail by 13. Pass to Harden. Now here's Zubats. Guarded by Stewart. Zubats kicks to Dunn. Now here's Jones. Clock at 6. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half. Stewart down low. Working on Zubats. The Clippers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. In the corner, Harden from downtown bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 31.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a three. That's money.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint, here's Stewart. Caught that one. Stewart's got 12 in the game.
And the game of basketball is one of runs. And right now, this one's definitely not over.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Detroit leading by 10. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. Tobias Harris is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Duren in at center. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Beasley. Duran with the screen on Jones. Good! Another from three.
And that last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Done against Beasley and done with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Jones, Derek Jones Jr. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And he sinks the second. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Beasley outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Zubats. Zubats with the screen for Dunn. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Pistons. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Duran, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Zubats.
And I love that from Duran, playing with passion.
At the line for your Pistons, Duran taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duran is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
And both free throws good for Duran. Here's Harden. Dunn outside. Harden with a screen on Beasley. Pass to Jones. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does. 5 to shoot. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Beasley. Duran with a screen on Dunn. And again for 3.
And he shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long. Duran against Zubats. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Jones from outside. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's Beasley on the wing. The Pistons working the ball around now. The baseline J. That's good from Harris on the assist by Beasley. And the Pistons lead by 19. Pass to Coffee.
And listen to the crowd here. They know exactly how special this season has been.
to set the franchise record for threes in a season. They absolutely love him here. And the Pistons making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Jones. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Duran the pass to Schroeder. And here is Duran. Zubac's defending. Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by Coffey. Clippers trailed by 19. Pass to Harden. Here's Coffey. Off target from outside. There's the lob to Duran. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beasley.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. High post, Zubats. And it's done in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads, gets to the corner and buries it. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Hardaway sets a screen for Beasley. Here's the three. It's good from long range. Beasley's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Dunn. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Schroeder outside. Here's Duran. Zubac's defending. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Zubac.
Well, you feel for the defense there. Duran is just a beast inside.
No good on the free throw. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
Here's Thompson. Good on the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 17.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Batum with the three. Los Angeles with another miss. Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Thompson with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Batum sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Duran the pass to Hardaway. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hardaway has got 20 points.
He's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Dunn, the bounce pass. Here's Zubac. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, all of us coaches We love when you can create looks in close.
Cunningham, a screen on Batum. Offensive rebound. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Zubac. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons.
For your Pistons, Detroit, shooting one.
So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
It's a take charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. This point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about.
Two shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Pistons leading by 21. Now Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Pass to Harden. Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pro?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster. So all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Batum with the three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Duran. Now Harris lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Bogdanovich has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pistons.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Cade Cunningham.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Pass to Duran. Cunningham for 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's an 18-point game. Here's Dunn, and he drops it in from the low post. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're